G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping into Go Battle League, and as you can see currently rank 9. It's around the 2660, 2650 mark, and as you can see all leagues are open back up. So let's jump into Great League and see how we go. So I'm going to run, well, let's give Grasshole another try. It seems fairly consistent. It's a fairly linear team and pretty easy to pick up, so not too much skill, if I'm completely honest, running Grasshole. First match out and Galvantula on the lead, so really good match up. What are they into? The Zoom Tropius there. Tropius can actually tank one Ice Beam. As you can see, it does take a massive amount of damage. So what I want to do is over farm just a fraction there, and then throw my own Leaf Blade. We'll see if they want to shield that up. They don't. They let it go. So happy days. We'll see what comes out next. Expecting possibly the Galvantula to come back out, which it has, and it is going to farm me down here. So not quite able to get to another Leaf Blade, but that is absolutely fine. So I'll let my timer tick down a little bit here and then come back out with the Bastiodon. Expecting this to be a discharge. It is, but it just does no damage, and out swaps a Toxicroak. So I'm going to switch into my Shadow Vic and go to town farming it down. So I think I was slightly slow to the swap there, so they will get to 2 Mud Bombs here, but I will just shield both of those up. I'm not going to throw a charge move here. I will throw the charge move on the Galvantula. And we'll go from there. So as you can see, almost got straight to the Acid Spray. One Volt Switch and there goes the Acid Spray. So I don't expect, well, there you go. So they did decide to shield that up. Again, it's going to reduce their defense and make it so much easier. And then one fast move from Bastiodon there to take out the Galvantula. So good game right there, and we'll jump into game number 2. So pretty solid start, matched up, really solid lead match, really happy with that, and then sort of was able to maintain a switch in a way that worked out really nicely for me. So we'll jump into the next one. Again, Bastiodon on the lead, and I'm facing the mirror. So what to do here? So in this one, what I'm going to do is try and let them throw first. They're not throwing, so I want to try and stop them getting an extra fast move through, and I did manage to do that successfully that time. Going to throw the flamethrower, and then they swap into Meganium. So I'm going to swap instantly into Tropius. Tropius is going to absolutely destroy Meganium. So it's access to Frenzy Plant, which is double resisted, and access to Earthquake normally is its second move, so Frenzy Plant and Earthquake, and that's going to do absolutely nothing because the flying typing is immune to it. So here I'm actually over farming a lot of extra energy because I don't want to leave too much HP on my Tropius for them to farm down. So I'm going to over farm to 2 Leaf Blades here and instantly throw and then throw the Leaf Blade, and I'll be able to instantly throw onto the Bastiodon when it comes out. Out comes the Bastiodon. Its fast move is going to be super effective against Tropius. Thankfully, they decided to throw energy there, so I don't... so that was a mistake. There goes the Tropius, and I'm absolutely fine with that. So throwing energy there, huge mistake on their part. So I am trying to burn some shields here, but I've got Shadow Vic in the back, so if they're not going to use shields now, they're never going to. I'm going to let them throw this energy, and then I want to make a quick swap and try and get a head start on some energy with my Shadow Vic. They catch on very quickly, but obviously it is a Toxicroak in the back. I've got 2 shields, and I'm going to be able to double shield here and be pretty comfortable, and they are just able to get to another charge move. So it looks like it doesn't matter what happens, so I might need a better IV Shadow Vic, and they might have a very highly ranked high IVs for their Toxicroak, which allows them to survive. So Bastiodon comes back out. I'm going to acid spray that, and then I'm actually able to farm it down, which is just crazy. But really good game right there. Was able to take that one fairly comfortably. I did think that they may have been running a Grasshole team themselves, but getting to match up my Tropius versus their Meganium, just an absolutely outstanding match. Outstanding. So we'll jump into the next one and see how we go with this. So Bastiodon into Venusaur. So the problem with this matchup is Venusaur's Frenzy Plants actually hit pretty hard, and it will outpace me very, very easily to Frenzy Plants. So over my flamethrowers, so I am going to throw the flamethrower here. We'll see. We'll grab a shield, always going to be the case, and we'll see what happens. So able to grab the first shield there, and I'm going to switch into my own Tropius, and I think they make a mistake here. I think they think it's an air slash Tropius, but it's actually a Razor Leaf Tropius. So they bring out the Stunfisk, and I'm going to let this go. So Rock Slide's again going to be doing super effective damage on the Tropius because of the flying type, but I'm absolutely fine with taking some hits. The Mud Shot is going to do nothing. They're going to have to throw energy if they want to take me out. So I don't over farm at all here because Stunfisk gets to Rock Slides really, really quickly. So throw that move. They don't shield it up, which is absolutely outstanding for me because I have now been able to win switch. Out comes the Venusaur, and they instantly swap into Mew, which is an interesting choice, but I'm going to come out with my Shadow Vic here and look to farm this thing down. So it's going to be a flame charge. I'm going to need to shield that up. It's going to boost its HP, and I'm hoping I can get to the take it a second or so. So out comes the Venusaur, and I do think it has a lot of energy here, so I'm going to throw my Leaf Blade, not try and get to another get to the acid spray. They do shield it up, and they've got a second Frenzy Plant charge, so I'm very, very glad that I decided to throw that move. Out comes the Bastiodon looking to get to the flamethrower, and it's able to get to the flamethrower before they're able to get to another Frenzy Plant and take me out, so able to take that game. So that's a good game right there. Yeah, so tough decision. So you've just got to be wary of the counting. Because had I tried to save for thinking that they threw energy, so I'd be able to get to potentially a different result in that match if I hadn't have burnt their shield in the Victreebel v Venusaur match. So really good. I threw that energy there because I had the back-to-backs saved up. So here is a Azumarill on the lead, swapped into the Tropius, and then they've counter-swapped into the Sableye here. So I'm going to obviously throw my own energy here, so don't shield up the Power Gem. Again, it's going to be super effective because of the rock typing, but I am actually doing more damage than them, so going to look to farm down. So they shielded up, so I'm actually going to match shields here to try and win switch, which I am able to do, which is absolutely massive. Now I've got almost a Leaf Blade charge, but out comes a Alolan Marowak, so winning switch there was absolutely massive because they've got a Azumarill in the back and a Alolan Marowak, so able to get my Victreebel onto their Azumarill, and they're going to go to commit to the full-on farm down here to take this out, and able to get it before it gets to a second Ice Beam. Straight for the acid spray here. Don't expect them to shield, but neither move will be doing too much damage, to be honest. So they're going to saw that up, and I'm going to drop their defense, and look at that damage. So even though those Razor Leafs were resisted, I was able to do huge amounts of damage here. Now Bastiodon's fast moves are going to absolutely chunk away at Alolan Marowak's health. They're going to be able to get to a few Bone Clubs, but it's not going to be enough to take me out. I'm going to be able to fast move farm them down. No need to throw another charge move because they were going to shield and just wastes my time. So fast move, farm that down, and another good game. So really happy with that. Able to take that secondary matchup, which was very, very important because they had absolutely perfect counters there in the back, but they just weren't able to match up as they would have liked. So into the next game, Altaria on the lead, and then they swap into Defense Deoxys. So I'm going to instantly swap into my Tropius here. Rock Slides again are going to be super effective here. I'm going to throw the Leaf Blade and look to take this out. So they're going to shield up. That is fine. They're going to outpace me. I'm going to match their shields here and throw into, try and get to another Leaf Blade before they're able to charge me down, and I'm able to get to the Leaf Blade, so that's absolutely huge. Let's see if they want to go 2 shields here, and they do. They go for a second shield, so that's absolutely massive. I'm going to match that, which is risky, but going to take the risk there and look to farm down because I want to be able to maintain alignment on that Altaria with my Bastiodon. The question is, what do they have in the back? So I'm going to, well, obviously get the get my Tropius farmed down. They've swapped into the Meganium here. So I'm hoping that they don't save up and throw an Earthquake. They've thrown this very quickly, so it is just the Frenzy Plant. I think that's a mistake there. I'm going to instantly throw my Leaf Blade because I do not want them to get to another Frenzy Plant here and potentially take me out. So I am able to actually farm it down, and then they leave the game there. So Altaria v Bastiodon is never going to happen. So that's a good game, and I was able to go 5-0. So I know Grasshole, lots of people hate the team, but there's a reason it's popular. It does do well against a lot of the meta, and it is fairly simple. You don't really have to worry too much about counting moves. There's no sack swapping required in most games, and it's pretty solid lining up against current teams. So there's a reason people run it. And 5-0 answers shows exactly why. So I've got a Scyther here as my reward, so not too bad. I do have videos showing how to get excellent throws, so I'll link those now. Basically, you want to set your circle size and then throw during the attack and have the ball hit after the attack like that, and then hopefully hit the excellent throw. So got lucky there, able to hit that excellent throw and catch the Scyther. So Scyther caught, and let's see what that does to our rating. So I'm really looking forward to the rating, and 2702, so up, boosting up really, really fast. So really happy with that, 2702. Hopefully that was useful for someone. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.